Tonight the creeps are taking over.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
All right, welcome to the 6th official broadcast of Corrosive Radio. I am your host, Brendan. With me in the studio are the Dans. We have Dan Sr. and Dan Jr. We call him DJ to keep it straight. Also, well, I'm not going to call you special guest anymore.
Special guest.
I'm not going to call you special.
I'm just special.
He's special.
He's just special.
Yeah.
I'm like a co-host, aren't I?
Yeah, by now you're a co-host.
I tell everybody I'm like a co-host of a show.
Oh, okay.
See that? You've been inflating your position already.
All right, so we got comedian, actor Brett Idman in studio.
And you started off with a nice depressing song, huh?
Well, not depressing. I mean, you know, the speculation is officially over. There will never be a Sopranos movie.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, sadly, today, James Gandolfini died of a sudden heart attack.
Sudden? I mean, was he really the picture of health?
No, yeah. I mean,
he's only 51 years old. I mean, that's too young, man.
Yeah, but he's also about 380 pounds. I mean, you know, he was definitely he was reaching for that heart attack. He was welcoming it with open arms.
Well, that's a shame. Yeah, I agree.
You know, up until about a few hours ago, I thought he was gay.
Brett or James Gandolfini?
James Gandolfini, because, you know, a few years ago there was these rumors circulating around that he was gay, right? So, you know, that just kind of got, like, you know, filed away in my head. And then one day, one of my friends, Mikey, who I knew was gay, got his picture taken with Gandolfini, and I'm like, well, that's it. That confirms it.
So because he took a picture with a homosexual, ergo, I mean, right away we've decided that he is a homosexual.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
I know.
I was on the Jumbotron at the Prudential Center as separated at birth, and I had James Gandolfini and my picture next to it. Do I look like him at all?
On the Jumbotron?
Yeah.
No, you're better looking than James Gandolfini.
Thank you.
Well, it's not much of a compliment, but you are. Yeah. I didn't say Johnny Depp. I said James Gandolfini.
All right, well, hopefully we got a good show for you tonight. We have hopefully the Kung Fu.
This is fine.
Hopefully the Kung Fu Hillbilly calling in about 3 minutes. If he doesn't call in about 10, I'll tell you possibly why he might not be. And also after the Kung Fu Hillbilly, nationally recognized comedian Pete DiLorenzo. Our producer Larry Sandberg set that up. Unfortunately, Larry is not here tonight.
I heard he's a little under the weather.
Yeah, that's too bad. All right, so guys, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do here to kill time?
We miss you, Larry.
We miss you, Larry.
Well, I gotta say, I'm really looking forward to speaking with Pete. I know he's very renowned in a lot of areas.
You've been talking a lot about this guy. You seem to.
One thing I've seen that I've been very impressed with is he has commercials that he's been in for tax. I think it's a tax company.
Yep.
Hilarious.
Yes.
Really, I mean, I don't know. I've seen. I mean, we've all seen commercials for tax. You know, we've seen these before, but he really puts his own spin on it. I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
he's an original.
He's original with his tax work.
He's also been in about 16 motion pictures.
I think something like that. I think he's been a ton of movies and commercials and live
motion
appearances.
Pictures are movies, right, Brendan? I just want to be.
Now they're flip books.
Oh, okay.
Flip books. And then plus,
moving pictures.
Plus, I think we're going to talk to him about The Mentor, which he's been working on for many, many years. So,
wow.
You know, that's going to be exciting
Still
to see.
Still a work in progress.
Yeah, well, you know, good things take time to prepare.
Sure.
So, you know, you don't make an epic, you know, overnight. So he's been working on that for a long time. So we have to catch up with him to see where he's at in the, you know, the production of that film.
Yeah,
but how long has that been now?
It could be 20 years.
Wow.
Well, so it's going to be very good.
It's going to be really good.
Possibly Oscar.
You know what's always the case is the longer something takes, the better it becomes.
No, explain crystal meth. That's pretty darn good, and it's quick.
Right,
it's quick.
But when you're working on something, if you really worked on acquiring the crystal meth, if it's over several months, perhaps, it would be even better.
I see where you're going. Yeah, I can understand that.
So the more you work on something, you know,
right.
people might say, "Oh, you're kind of wasting time, or you're not getting anywhere," but you really are. The more it takes. So if he's been working on this for years, I can't wait to see what it is.
Well, you know, it's so much better than just slapping a piece of shit together that they do. You know, it's so fast and. You know, this is probably
remakes.
Yeah, this is probably going to be the real deal, and people are going to say, "Wow, it was worth the wait."
Well, when it comes to when we're talking about the time it takes to produce a creative project, I'm always reminded of the Spinal Tap commentary. And he goes, "If it takes you 20 minutes or more to write a song, you've basically just jerked off."
Yeah, see, that's where
Who jerks off in 20 minutes? I mean, it takes me about 2.
There.
Yeah. Well, perhaps it's not really great then when this person jerks off. But I mean, for you, it might just be an enormous project that is an incredible, culminates in an incredible orgasm.
Yeah, that's true. I can see that.
Imagine if you were working on an orgasm for 20 years. I mean, imagine how powerful and riveting a moment that would be.
Exactly my point.
That's an explosion.
Right, and we can only hope that Pete DiLorenzo's movie is as good as that orgasm.
Well, hopefully we'll find out one of these days.
And what do you think the movie's about? He's calling it The Mentor.
Oh, I kind of know what it's about, but I don't know.
Please,
But I think
spoil it for me.
Yeah, no, I don't want to
Yeah.
I would like to wait for him to come on the air and tell us the real deal, because I can make stuff up, but I don't want to do that.
Right. And I'm certainly looking forward to hopefully getting a chance to speak with Kung Fu Hillbilly, who's been a personal hero of mine for a little while now. Ever since my girlfriend showed me a video of him, she's very much into him and not as much into me. So I'm hoping he's going to call in and give me some tips as to how to be like him.
Well, he's like a YouTube sensation. This guy.
Well, he was on the Jerry.
He's a master.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
we're
was
just going to put it like that. He is a
Jerry
master.
Springer show.
And he has his own videos as well.
He's got his own videos, and it looks like he runs a karate school out of his garage. It's
Right.
very
the
popular.
the best place to run one.
What's really admirable about him is
Yes.
that he didn't learn Kung Fu the traditional way.
No,
He did it his own way.
He was self-taught.
And
Exactly.
He showed that you don't have to go this traditional
To the
route
Shaolin monastery, of course.
going with experience.
Yeah,
like all that Ushihan kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
no, absolutely
He
not.
harnessed the inner Kung Fu that was already within him.
Absolutely. No, there's no question about that. I mean, every once in a while, prodigies grace us with their presence, and it sounds like we've got 2 on the show.
And thanks to the internet, these people are being discovered.
Right.
Absolutely.
Because if it wasn't for the internet, we wouldn't know any of these guys.
It would be so difficult. I would just have to wait to run into Kung Fu Hillbilly and have him beat the shit out of me, and only then would his prowess be truly understood.
Yes.
All right. I mean, I'm going to give him another 3 minutes because I told him to call in at 10:05.
And just so I'm clear, we don't have a number for him. Right?
No, I was. If he doesn't call in at about 10:10, I'm gonna start reading. I'm gonna start saying why I think he might not be calling in, because I think I might have insulted him.
Well, let's not burn any bridges here. But yeah, okay.
Which I didn't mean. If you're listening, I didn't mean to insult you.
I don't know if the Kung Fu Hillbilly can be insulted. I mean,
No. I mean,
wouldn't he just fight the insults off?
Absolutely.
Like mental
He'd be
karate
above
chops?
that, yeah.
Absolutely.
Like mental karate chop.
Yes. There's no question that, I mean, much like David Carradine in Kung Fu, he is...
There's a telepathy or something, some sort of...
Yeah, he has. He's above that. I mean, he's above us mere non-Kung Fu practitioners.
Brendan, you're drinking the small beers tonight. It's not, you usually have the 40 with you.
Yeah, it's disappointing, man.
The 40 was the only time I had the 40 was last week. You're not paying close.
That was it?
That was it.
When you had a couple of them.
I had a couple
Yeah,
of
like
them.
The bigger issue is that he's drinking Sam Adams. If I can,
Sam Adams in a can, which
and
you
not
should
PBR.
never ever do.
And not PBR.
Well, no, there's PBR in there.
Oh, thank God.
You had about 100. You had about 160 ounces of beer last show.
Yeah.
And you
Well, it was
couldn't tell.
Wednesday. Give him a break, okay, Brad? I mean, it was Wednesday,
It's
okay?
hump day, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Listen, on the weekends, he starts to really drink, okay? There's no reason to call him a lightweight.
Up.
No.
Listen, you better hope Kung Fu Hillbilly does indeed call in, because our backup plan was an intervention for Brendan. I mean, that actually was our move.
It's just on Wednesday. That's it.
Sure, absolutely. Only on the days that end in Y, right? Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
All right, it's about 10:09. I'm gonna say he's not calling.
Just, you know what? Do me one favor. Just drop a little thing on his. Can you see if he's on live Facebook?
He's not, but James Knight is.
Yeah, let's talk to James Knight.
We don't need
see what's going on.
James Knight was a lot more coherent and intelligent than I thought he would be, and we're not going to make that mistake again.
Oh, goodness gracious! Really?
But he was a good guy. He ended up being too likable. That was the problem.
That's my problem. I have the same problem. It's just I'm just too
I've heard
damn
that from people.
Right? Yeah.
Not from you, but I've heard other people say that
about me. Sure. No, absolutely. I mean,
Okay,
they
anyway.
want to hate me, but they can't.
All right, so here's what I think happened with Kung Fu Hillbilly.
If the word retarded is about to come out of your mouth, I hope, I mean, let's be honest now. We have some fans of his here, so let's just be gentle with how we put this.
I don't think he understood the concept of time zones.
See, that's a euphemism for
where's he calling
retardation.
from again?
That's a euphemism for retardation right there, all right?
Where was he calling from?
Tennessee.
Oh.
And half of Tennessee, part of Tennessee is in
retarded.
part of Tennessee is in the Eastern time zone. The other part's in the I think Central. So he puts and we broadcast from 10 to 11 Eastern Standard.
Right.
So I tell him that look, we're broadcasting from 10 to 11 Eastern, and depending on where you are in Tennessee, it could be 10 or it could be 10 Eastern, or it could be 9 Central, whatever it is. Right,
okay, see, now in his defense, you've already lost me.
Yeah.
I can't follow this.
Yes, you can.
Well,
he puts on his Facebook page, this Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, I will be doing it.
So he may have been already on already.
Right, exactly.
We missed him.
No, I stood here glued to the screen waiting for him to call in case he did call at 9 Eastern.
Okay.
He says, this Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, I will be doing an interview on Corrosive Radio. You can look them up on their website. So he gave us a nice plug.
This also can't be him writing. I mean, if we're gonna...
No, this is this is him.
Really?
There is a number on the site if you would like to call and ask a question or just make a comment. Corrosive Radio this Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Can we play something by him just while we're waiting? Maybe he's on a little bit of a delay.
Play the one where he's it's just his private breaking video that he did. This is not Jerry Springer, but do the one where he's breaking the thing with his girlfriend who's got the stars and stripes.
Okay, yeah, that was on the Jerry Springer show, though.
Right, but then don't play the part necessarily where he came out and got in a fight with his...
No. But you'll still hear a laugh track in the background.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Actually, you might not on this one.
Yeah, I'm not so sure.
Something so the listeners can understand him. Oh, here we go.
No, we're just gonna skip the ad here.
Well, the listeners won't understand him regardless, but here, you'll see.
You're now a proud owner of one of Diamond Days at Ninja Teaching Flex. I need let me see the sign right there. Come on in here, Ninja. This here's my Ninja at Diamond Days Ninja School. Come on down. What we're going to teach you, hold that, Lauren. What we're going to teach you in the first episode is a proper stance and a proper kung fu. And you got your Judy chop, all right? You got your karate chop, and you got your ninja chop. Now, what smart thing to do is like when you use a judo chopping, you gotta say it, for you beginners, like a Judy chop. Because what you don't want to do is like be a Judy chopping and a kung fu kicking, and there goes your leg. There ain't much hauling for a one-legged ninja. Okay? That there, hard as a rock, buddy. Let me show you something. I'll have last time, baby. Don't put it in front of your face. I don't want to hurt you. You got me? Now, what we're going to do here, we're going to work on the ninja chop.
And by the way, it's the fattest Wonder Woman I've ever seen in my life.
You noticed.
Well, now see, now sometimes it's
like Monica Lewinsky.
But it practice makes
less attractive.
Don't go ninja nobody. Don't need ninja. All right?
Ninja's a
Now,
verb.
them things there, if I was put them in my pockets, that'd get me for concealment of a deadly weapons. It says you got your son fella coming at you out in the trailer park. Regular cannon you say? No, says I. Watch this, people. Yeah, we just rolling through the trailer park. What's that? What's that fella doing? Ninja start. Right there. That son fella jumps out behind a trailer on you. You got to put them on out yonder like that. And you can't get him caught up in his ninja outfit, And like if a feller's coming at you with a Judy chop, when you come with that fan motion, well, you stop the Judy chop right yonder. How you gonna Judy chop on that? There ain't no Judy chopping on that right yonder. Now let me tell you ninjas out there, this is not a game. Don't you be trying this at home on your kids or your dogs, okay? We got 3 or 4 fellas now. What we do is called a ninja pumping action. All right, we get our nunchucks, we get our firm hold on our ninja nunchuck and handles.
And he says ninja nunchuck handle, and it's a jump rope.
Purchasing one of Diamond Dave and Ninja School.
Well, now I understand why he didn't call in. He doesn't know how to work a phone.
Yeah. Well,
It's probably busy practice.
No, yes, at this point, yes, we should burn the bridge.
well, yeah, I suppose. I mean, I'm
going to tell you, it's probably easier for this guy to get a winning lottery ticket than it is for him to get the concept of time zones.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness!
Whoa.
I don't know about this.
Wow.
I mean, DJ.
Whoa.
Sort of our. This is sort of, I mean, I don't throw the word idol around lightly. But this is
I wouldn't be
someone
lying
we care about.
if I said I've looked up to this.
I mean, I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say that my girlfriend thinks of him when I'm on top of her. And that's only because I say, a Judy chap, a ninja chap. Absolutely.
Now, what I saw last week was a song that they put to this, right?
Yeah, no, somebody else did the remix. Somebody else took a.
And these have gone viral.
Yeah, well, this video here has 2 million, close to 3 million. The other one,
wow. The
other one that we saw is the same exact video, has 3 million. So it's got a total of 6 million hits.
What's our consensus though? Is he what he portrays, or is he in fact?
I think he's a little bit of both. I think he's trying to pull off a character,
right?
But there's so much of him in it.
Yeah, I mean, if you even go to other ones, I mean, there's no reason to play them now, but he comes back on the Springer Show when there's a sensei on, and they have a little. He is really, really.
Larry Bud Melman.
Right. It's that sort of situation where it's just like he has to be aware of the joke. He has to be aware of it.
He is. I'm just mad that the guy burned us
with the trailer park thing. Well, I don't know. I mean, he might not have burned us. Let's give him a chance. He's on. Maybe he's on some variation of CP time.
No. Because as soon as all right, I'm going to go back.
He's on Southern time.
I'm going to go back. So he puts on. We'll be on 9 p.m. Eastern. So I write to him. We could talk to James Knight.
So he was supposed to call us. We weren't supposed to call him.
Yeah, he was supposed to call us.
Next time we should call him.
No, you know what? No, if they want to be on, let them call us. So I said, hey, Dave, I just saw your post saying that the time will be 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that you'll do the interview. That's not accurate. The time will be 10:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're in Tennessee. I don't know where in Tennessee exactly you are, but you should be aware that part of your state is on EST and the other part is on CST, Central Standard Time. I'd really hate to miss out on talking to you. Talk to you soon, brother. I mean, I don't know.
Well, we know millions of people who have enjoyed his videos, so we could still enjoy his art and be upset that he didn't call us when he was supposed to.
Look at you, Peacemaker. I like it.
He's an irresponsible artist.
Here. Yeah. I lay in both sides.
Brett, I got to ask you something. I mean, you're just being very diplomatic all the time.
Well, let me just go back to this. When you watch the trailer for Pete's Sake,
okay,
this is the kind of stuff that he was talking about, like people not calling up when they're supposed to call up, being responsible, getting to the set on time, working with producers. This is exactly what Pete was talking about in his trailer for that reality show. Right. Guys not doing what they're supposed to do. And you know what? This guy didn't do what he's supposed to do.
So you're saying,
and you know what the worst part is? I told Tommy Wiseau not to call in tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
For real?
Yeah, no, I'm
Wow.
for real. I'm for real
Wow.
because, well, first, Tommy Wiseau was being flaky anyway. He said,
no.
Yeah. He said
he's a big director. He has that right.
He got back to me and he said, well, if I find the time Wednesday night, what's the number I should call in? Well, I said, don't call in Wednesday night. We got 2 people already scheduled, and I'd really like to give you the attention you deserve.
Yes.
So then I never heard back from him.
Yeah. No, it's true. If you've got a bunch of slutty broads coming around, and then you've got that great looking chick, you want to give them the attention they deserve. You don't want to necessarily let them coagulate, if you will.
I'm sorry. I don't think I understood a word you just said. Who's the
Well,
slutty?
that's because I've been channeling our ninjutsu guy. But no, I was just going for an analogy of, in fact, how wonderful the Wiseau interview will hopefully be, and we want to, as you said, give him the proper attention and the time.
Who's the slutty chick though?
The ones that we have tonight.
Oh, we got slutty chicks tonight?
Mm-hmm.
That I didn't know about?
Oh yeah,
I didn't know about that either.
Yeah,
okay.
Hopefully, we'll see.
Maybe we should try to reach out to William Hung.
I thought about that, but he's probably already gone back to college and got his civil engineering degree.
We'd have been late to that party.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll try to.
Not that we weren't late to this part. I mean, basically, we're getting the leftovers on the show anyway.
Thanks.
Well, we'll if he does call, we'll take his call. Maybe we'll next time we'll overbook.
It's nice to know that Pete wouldn't approve of this behavior, because I sensed that he wouldn't.
No, and maybe he'll talk about that when he calls in.
And, likewise, like how long he's been working on his project. See, now that the Kung Fu Hillbilly hasn't called, it's just a longer wait for Pete. It just almost seems,
This
working
is
out.
pre-written.
Yeah, I would say.
This whole thing is scripted.
Yeah. This is all the build up to Pete DiLorenzo.
Yeah,
I think so. This is all scripted stuff.
And in Pete's mind, does he think this is some sort of like providential thing happening?
Well, sometimes headliners are afraid of the act before them. So maybe
I can understand that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
So maybe in his own way, this was a setup where Pete got rid of this guy, or psychologically zoned him right out of there and made sure he didn't call, and nobody's going to be upstaged.
Right, wow.
Is
I
Pete,
doubt
is
it,
Pete
but
known for that behavior? I mean,
I don't know.
He doesn't engage in such subterfuge. I
have no idea.
I mean, he wouldn't hurt anyone. He's a humanitarian.
But
Right.
to be clear, he
that's
probably could hurt someone. I mean,
If you wanted to.
He's
Because
that
that
powerful.
probably falls into another category that he
Right.
identifies.
I
He
mean,
kills audiences.
nicely done. He kills.
Right.
I like it.
I'm trying to
I like
tie it in.
Yeah, well done. And so when will he be calling in?
10:30. Yeah, so we're almost there.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
We just got to get through another 9 minutes.
I have a
Of
theory.
nonsense.
That's why shows have commercials.
Well, I'll tell you, here, instead of a commercial here,
Yeah.
I've always wanted to share this, that when in the past, I used to, in high school, well, I still constantly masturbate, but in high school, I constantly masturbated into gym shorts, again and again.
Why
Forming
the
a-
gym shorts?
Because, oddly enough, I didn't learn to use my hand until much later. I would actually just sort of hump the bed. Just sort
Dry
of,
hump yourself?
Yeah, just sort of hump the bed. And I would wear my shorts while that occurred. Now,
Go on.
So I'm sure I've got you guys hooked.
We have to go to Sleepy's again and get a new mattress.
I like to share the mattress.
I think I need another beer.
Well, yeah, you get one. Don't worry. I'm in control here. We're flying.
All right, so you're dry humping the mattress.
Yeah. Now, again and again, since I don't have the ability to just continually wash again each time, I'm like 14. I think my mom's still doing my laundry. So what I would do is I would just take the aforementioned gym shorts and place them in the bottom of my closet, which led to a very sort of mildew type aroma. It
Sure.
was not very pleasant. Now,
That's why God invented Febreze.
was it really just to cover up masturbation scent?
Yeah, that and socks. Because a lot of people use socks.
Yeah, so see, I'm not alone in this. I'm sure
Right.
there's some sort of Reddit support group or something going on here. So my question, though, is that where it gets really interesting is that I pulled them out one day or night, and I look into them, and it's obviously got that crust of
It was standing up by
many
itself?
Loads. Yeah, many loads. It's like cardboard at this point. And I look down, and I see crawling around this crust, I see maggots.
Really?
Yeah, it's a true story. No, I mean, this is absolutely true. So,
Maggots.
does this make me some sort of demonic?
No, it just means that you have super sperm.
That's what I'm saying.
It creates life without having to go through the other part.
Well, yeah. Or could you imagine if I place that in a woman? I mean, this load of maggots. And this is again not a joke. Now, obviously, what most people are going to think is that the maggots came from somewhere else, at the
Right.
bottom of the closet.
That's what I'm kind of thinking, too.
Yeah, but you'd be wrong. Because I firmly believe that actually I might have some sort of demonic sperm that yields maggots and might I'm just saying possibly give birth to the next Antichrist.
Wow. That's pretty heavy.
Where have we gone from there?
Yeah,
Have you,
I'm not with that. Just not at all.
No?
And you know what? I wonder what Pete DiLorenzo is going to have to say to that.
Have you further
I need
investigated?
you-
I don't even think he's going to entertain that.
I would hope not. I mean, he's so far above that.
Right.
So you haven't further investigated those?
I've never had a kid, so I don't know. I mean, I would like to think they'd be the Antichrist, but, a guy can dream. I mean, it's just one of those things. Even if they're the
So,
Antichrist, I might have to pay.
What eventually happened to all your you said gym shorts in
Yeah.
your closet? Eventually your mom came in and cleaned
Your
them all
mom
up.
found it. That's what happened.
I threw them away. It was really, what was
You
funny.
threw
is
them
that-
away.
Yeah, I threw them away.
After your mom bought these gym shorts and all of a sudden she has to keep going out and buying more gym shorts?
No, it was from school. It was like the ones I grew out of. I mean, they're
Right, but-
almost like, booty shorts on me at that point.
But you have to go back to the GO store and buy another set of gym shorts.
Well, what I did.
Here he comes
actually-
again.
Yeah, I know. They're like, boy, this guy loves gym. he's all about this gym. He must love doing some wind sprints.
We sell this guy a new pair of shorts every week.
I switched to the socks because
Right.
socks,
Oh, so,
there's
yeah.
two for every pair. Hence, pair. So
Right.
we've got two opportunities to fill that up with maggot jizz.
Right.
And then going from there, I ended up getting condoms. Just real cheap economy ones. Just like,
Just to use them without anybody.
Yeah, use them without anybody. And then eventually, in my late teens, early 20s, I actually learned how to use my hand and some tissues.
Wow, so
And
you
then-
went through all different kinds of
Yeah, I
stages in
really
order to
did.
get to really a basic act.
Because I started when I was like I don't even remember my first time. You know how everybody's got that I remember I was like 12. I was probably about 2 or 3. I was like one of those hypersexual kids.
Wow, that young.
Yeah, nothing would come out, but I could orgasm. And what was funny is I was multi-orgasmic at that point. You know?
It's fascinating.
Yeah, I think
I've
so.
heard-
I'm
yeah.
throwing it
All
out
right, so how confident are you that Pete Lorenzo will call in?
I hope he's not listening to the show.
Oh, okay. Well, if he
He'll call. He's a
Yeah.
professional.
He's a professional.
all right. Well, if he doesn't call, we can always call my gay uncle and ask him about the time Bill Maher crashed his car.
Well, that could be good.
I'd like to hear that.
Hey. As long as it's not, oh yes, one time Bill Maher crashed my car. End of story. That's it.
No.
That was a sizzle reel. You gave away the best part.
No, my uncle can never let a story just go like that.
Well, because he's gay, so
Yeah,
there has to be a lot of
there-
drama.
there's a lot of
yes,
drama.
a backstory, all kinds of things.
All right, so where are we? We're about 4 minutes waiting for this guy.
the
What
big build up.
What are we going to do? Did anybody see the Superman movie?
No,
No, I have not.
Not a fan.
haven't gone out.
No.
Not a fan.
Yeah, I'm not looking. I didn't like the last one. I know that it's not related, but the last one that came out with James Marsden and
Brandon Roth.
yeah, I was. Oh, look at you! You're such a fucking comic book geek. Anyway, yeah, it was horrible. They didn't have Superman is just a very boring character. It's a well-known fact. In this day and age of Marvel's comic book heroes and other things, Superman is he's outdated. He was the last movie was tremendously boring because there was no conflict. There was only he comes, he kicks ass, and then that's it. We're all we're all sort of just witnessing greatness, and there's no real moment where he's ever in danger. There was nothing going on, so I'm not going to necessarily watch this movie.
I liked George Reeves,
The original one, yeah.
TV one.
Wow.
Yeah, and
That's
he-
my
he
Superman.
killed
Wait,
himself.
way to date yourself.
And he killed himself. Now, how did he kill himself? You
Well,
know, right?
I mean, I heard that he shot himself at a party upstairs.
Right.
Some people say, well, he thought he really can fly.
And threw himself out the window.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is really ridiculous.
It's like
But
Adam West, who really thinks he's Batman sometimes.
Or even going back even further, not to date myself, but Johnny Weissmuller. Anybody remember that?
No.
Tarzan? He
Oh,
was the original
right, right.
Tarzan. He ended up in an old age home screaming and carrying on because he truly believed he was Tarzan.
all right, well,
So
that's what
these
happens
things
when you
happen.
lose it.
Yeah, I mean, if this keeps up, I mean, Brett, by the time he's 90, might really think he's a comedian.
Well,
Yeah, there you go.
so wait, but that
I
brings
had to,
up.
I had to.
I'm still in the game, baby.
I know, you're the best. You're the best, no doubt.
So,
I
but
kid because I love.
that brings up an interesting question about actors and acting in general. Sometimes you see an actor do something in a movie that you think is just so brilliant because it's so subtly nuanced that it's almost like they'd have to really be that person in order to pull off what they just did.
So we're talking
Right.
about the Ernest movies, right?
no. It just talk. I don't even know what I'm talking
Ernest
about.
goes to camp.
I'm talking about in general.
Monumental.
And you think like, wow, they've got to be really super intelligent
Right.
to understand all of that nuance about that character. And then you hear them in an interview, and then they're just like some of the most retarded people in
Oh,
the
that's
world.
like
that makes sense.
that's like De Niro.
Right, right.
He's just an amazing actor, and you try to have an interview, and he's like,
little bit.
well, yeah.
Things.
I was working on it, yeah.
Well, that sounds profound to me. I mean, I could see that.
But I think they do that on purpose
I think
to
you're
make
probably
it
right.
They make themselves interesting, mysterious, and also it shows how great they are as an actor when you can act like an idiot or like one of those guys.
Right.
And then all of a sudden you see them in a movie where you're like, wow, they actually delivered dialogue.
I think there's something that, again, this is just sort of some conjecture on my part, but I really feel like sometimes they have, I don't want to say no personality, but they actually don't have a strong personality that they own, like a strong identity.
Yes, exactly. You
And
can't.
that's the thing. To be a great actor, you have to sort
You
of
have
be
to
a mirror.
be an empty vessel.
Right, that you can then fill with a character. So I think that actually acting, getting these people on board to be actors is actually, those are your naturals, the ones who actually don't have this thing that they call themselves. There isn't like Robert De Niro it's not as much a well-formed sort of ego as there is for you or me,
Right.
Well,
Well, I take an acting class in the city
Sure.
each week, and one of the things that they say to you is get out of your head.
right.
So they teach you all
DJ's
these
the master at that.
all these rules and regulations on what to do to make a good scene and to do this and do that.
Right.
And then they say, get out of your head. Forget about all that stuff you learned.
Right.
And just go in there and dive in.
The thing that drives me bonkers, though, is when people sort of compliment act. I hate if I hear one more person go on and on about an Oscar moment. You know how these give these Oscar speeches, then it's like, oh my goodness, she showed such emotion, and wow, she was so overwhelmed by the moment. It's like, these people are professional fucking liars. If you get right down to it, I mean, that's what they're paid. So if you're dating a girl, or she's just so overwhelmed by something you did, and she happens to be an actress, you've got to start to wonder now, is she just, using her magical powers to some extent,
I got into trouble a long time ago for doing a joke on stage where I said, wow, we had Dustin Hoffman as Rain Man.
Right. Then
you had Robert De Niro in Awakenings. And then you had Daniel Day-Lewis in My Left Foot.
Right.
And I said, what do you have to be, a fucking retard to win an Oscar? And people did not like that. They did not like that.
You even predated the whole gotta go full retard thing. That's actually, that was ahead of it. Yeah, no, that's true.
That joke didn't go over that well?
No.
Well, you know how it is these days. You can't even say retarded anymore, even though it's actually a real word. It's viable. I mean, it just means you're slow and that you have less than some IQ.
Want to hear another joke that I used that I can't do anymore because I almost got my ass kicked
by a retarded person? No, because they do have retard strength.
No, this is going the other avenue. All right. Here's the joke: Uptown cigarettes were coming out by R.J. Reynolds.
Okay,
and it was marketed towards black people.
Sure.
So so I said, wow, that's really something that R.J. Reynolds would actually put out a cigarette marketed towards black people. I mean, who do they think they are? But I said, what really upset black people was the Surgeon's General warning on the side of the box of cigarettes. It said, Surgeon's General warning, the smoking of these cigarettes have been determined to cause cancer in some of you motherfuckers.
I thought you were going to go. That is a good one. I thought you were actually going to go something like, "Why would they market a cigarette to people that are just going to end up stealing it anyway?" That was,
right.
You can see there's many avenues.
Since we're jumping into stereotypes and prejudices,
yeah, we might as well. Let's
racism. What the hell?
Let's go for it.
Do you have any other racist jokes? I love racist humor.
No, you saw my videos when I get my ass kicked with the racist jokes.
We absolutely
been there, done that.
Yeah, it's now Pete would be above such things.
I don't know what time zone he's in.
It's already 10:30. We can't be zero for you.
Sure, we can. Don't
zero
worry
for
about it. People are lucky to listen to our voices, and please go ahead.
Does he even use time? I mean, isn't he?
Time has no meaning, or it's insignificant.
Go by that? I mean,
you're talking about Pete.
Time has no significance.
Yeah. Right. Well, let me ask you this. I mean, when it comes to... tell us a little bit. Again, I'm not as well-versed as some of you guys with Pete. How is his act? Does he work blue? Is he...
No, he's pretty clean. And he does a lot of impersonations. He's an impressionist, too. So, yeah.
Wait, there's not a lot of things this guy's not.
No. Right. No, he pretty much is the full deal.
Wow.
Full package.
What you basically need to know is whatever you need. Like, he can do it.
He's the go-to guy for anything.
I mean, sort of a Swiss Army knife. Swiss Army knife.
What really told me that was when I saw all of his titles. Comedian,
right?
Actor, humanitarian.
But Brett, is there actually a thing that says comedian? Like, so you get to say Brett Idman comedian? Like, it's not like you get a PhD. Is there some sort of licensing that you need, or
you can get? And I'm going for it. You can go to graduate school, or undergraduate school for comedy classes.
Comedy school.
But, I don't know if you can call yourself a doctor of comedy. Dr. Demento.
If you do, it's a guarantee that your parents will kill you. I mean, imagine that this is our son. He got his PhD in comedy.
I have two certificates, comedy certificates that I graduated. One from the second city.
Please tell me you have them framed. Please tell me you have them framed and on the wall.
The one I'm actually getting in the mail very soon, I'm going to actually have framed. Nice. Or maybe I'll bring it in here and we'll show
Please
it.
Please do.
Because people can't see it here anyway.
No.
But you can get degrees in comedy.
Right.
Who has the most degrees?
Degrees from who?
From schools, comedy schools. They give themselves a degree.
Is there advanced training too?
Actually, the UCB in New York City and also
which you
LA.
Are a member of,
right?
Yeah.
They actually are accredited, so you can. If I want to go to another college, I could say, well, I got a shitload of comedy credentials, and they'll say, okay, great, non-transferable.
Right. You know what? I really hope he calls in because actually this reminds me that I'm looking to take lessons. And
wow. Well, he would be someone who would know. Yeah.
He teaches.
No, I hope.
He teaches.
I hope that he might be able to teach me.
Absolutely.
He teaches. He does teach. He even says it on his website. If you want comedy classes or whatever, or acting.
If he calls in, I'd love to
Talk to him about
talk to him about that. I think that'd be a great opportunity.
Yeah. Oh,
Uh-oh. What do we have here?
Corrosive Radio, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Hey, you got Pete DiVeronica on tonight, right?
Hopefully. He was supposed to call in.
Okay, you're still in the same time zone. I don't know why he hasn't called in yet, but yeah, I heard you were doing a show with him tonight.
We had assurances from our producer Larry Sandberg.
Our producer, Larry.
It's a name that I can never pronounce.
It's very difficult. Sandberg. I mean, that's not the easy. It doesn't roll off the tongue.
And he was supposed to call in at 10:30. Do you have his personal number?
I do not. I do not.
Are you a fan of
Pete? His.
Oh, okay.
Pete actually made a post about being in 42 years in show business today, and we're Facebook friends. So I've just recently become friends with him.
He could talk about
so
that.
who's this?
So wait, you mean he might have forgot about calling in because he got caught up in the celebration of his anniversary?
I don't. It seemed like it was a big deal for him.
So who is this? If you don't mind saying your name.
Yeah.
My name is Mike Drum.
Mike Drum. Brett, you don't know him?
no.
Okay.
Are you in comedy yourself? Or I mean, I know you're a Facebook friend.
As a matter of fact, I'm starting a stand-up career. My first gig is on the 20th. I was in radio for a while.
No kidding.
You sound like a radio
good
voice.
You feel like we're getting a call from another radio station. Wait, quick! Let's have a competition. Who can go deeper and be more radio-like? Come on, go.
I can get you about. Well, I'm going to say James Earl Jones. I can't really get to Barry White.
All right, we'll go for the James. Do Darth Vader.
How about Coconut? That guy.
Wait.
Coming at you at number 4.
Wait. Do you know what I want you to do? I want you to say you're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Men's Warehouse. Go ahead.
You're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Well done.
Okay.
Well done. So let me ask you this. So you haven't yet taken to the stage, but you're looking forward to it, huh?
That is correct. Yes, most certainly. I am looking for it. I actually write a lot of comedy on Facebook. I throw a lot of jokes out there, and just naturally, I have a very comedic personality. I look at things a lot differently from the way most people do.
What kind of?
You look at a box and you don't see a box.
Right. What kind of? If I might ask, what kind of material do you do? I mean, do you do any ethnic jokes by any chance?
Tons and tons of Pollock jokes.
Ethnic. Well, yeah, I can. I can do Irish jokes.
Great, because I love ethnic jokes.
Due to the fact that I'm Irish, I feel comfortable with that.
Is that okay? Is that so, Brad? Is there a rule about that? You have to be the ethnic group that you make fun of, because if that's the case,
not exactly. But
come on,
wait a minute.
I'm a pig called a horse, they're just a pig.
I'm gonna prove your theory wrong. Listen to me. What do you call a black person on a bicycle at night?
Wanted?
No, flying teeth. But it's okay.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not black, so I can say that.
But it's okay because Brendan has his best friend, his absolute best friend.
No,
is not black.
No,
so it doesn't even make a difference.
I don't go even there. I just say it's okay. I'm not black. I can say that.
Well, you could say it's okay. I'm a racist.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But or you could say, even the President Obama. I don't like his white hair either.
Wow.
You can go there with it. So.
Calm down on that.
Now you're a fan. You're a fan of Pete DiLorenzo, and you've seen him perform many times.
No, I have not. I'm
Is that why you're a fan?
Wait a minute. So you're like a fan of him, like people are of Bigfoot. They've never seen him, but they know he exists.
Right.
I've seen his clips. I've never seen him live. No, I've never seen him live in person.
What's your favorite?
We've just recently became friends through some other mutual friends. Okay. I have seen his work. His latest work. He did a commercial where he plays Tony Montana.
Yes, I saw that.
Is that not dead on?
It is dead on. Yeah, that's perfect.
Absolutely.
Now, sir, how did you find out that we had Pete DiLorenzo on?
He made a big deal about it on Facebook. I'm a very big social media guy. Actually, a big Facebook guy. I don't do the Twitter thing because I'm a face, not a twit. So Facebook.
There you go.
I see what you did there.
I don't go there.
And when are you going to be performing? When's your first stand-up gig? It's called The Gig now.
My first gig is at the Greenwich Village Comedy Club on Friday, June 28th at 8 o'clock. It'll be part of the Clayton Fletcher show.
Okay. And let me just ask you real quick, are you familiar with Brett Idman? He's a great...
The name rings. Wasn't he a hockey player?
No, that was Brett Hall. Actually, I did play hockey.
You did.
You're right. I thought,
God, you're a man of many talents.
People always make mistakes like that. Brett Hall, Brett Idman.
Absolutely.
Right,
For me, it's like Dan or Michael Jordan or it's anything. Dan McMahon. It could be anything.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
Right. Or I say potato, and you would say
potato.
McNugget. Oh, okay. There we go. So, okay, so have you been a big fan of comedy in terms of who are you going to draw on? What influences? Because you should use Brett.
I am a very clean comedian. I don't use 4-letter words.
No 4-letter words. That's going to make it difficult. No 4-letter words. With is out. There's a lot of important 4-letter words here. We got from, no from. No.
Totally again. Well, I spell it the English way, FROMME. That way I can use it.
Oh, okay.
That'll go over big in Greenwich Village.
Okay, is it lost on anybody else how sad our show is right now that we're interviewing our only fan caller?
Hey, but you don't understand.
This isn't really a show, it's more of a party.
The next hot star. You realize I must be the next hot comedian.
Right, I hope so.
You damn well better.
And then me getting signed. That would be cool.
Yeah, that would be great.
I do wish a lot, too. So.
Absolutely. What radio work did you do? And
I hosted the Micro Morning Show on 90.3 FM, WHBC. Long Island Soft Sounds favorites. I did that for 2 years.
Dude, stop. Slow down. You're getting me wet. This is going well. Wow, you definitely. So, can you hit a post?
Play a song. I can hit a post. As a matter of fact, I used to drink. I hit a lot of posts.
No, my goodness. Woo. They're coming fast and furious here. So if we were to put on a tune, you could actually do your little call letters, your call signs, and give us some kind of random bullshit completely.
We should have them do our ID. Like, you're listening to Corrosive Radio.
I need to be staring at a clock to time it.
No, you
give us a song you know. Give us a song you know.
Give us a song you know.
Give us a song you know. You do the build-up.
And we'll look for the build-up. What's the song you know?
You throw anything. I'll make up random.
Okay, well, wait, hold on. What was the format? What was the format of your radio?
Okay, it would be like, let's say like Breezin'. Breezin', I think, was
George Benson.
Second post. Yeah, George Benson.
Wow.
Right?
You did a jazz.
You know what? I'm gonna.
Little string
intro. Sir, I need a classification. Oldies, modern, classic rock. What are we doing?
That was pop jazz.
Put me easy listening. Yeah, easy listening jazz.
All right, so
so somebody give me a
Al
song.
Jarreau.
He did. He said he's throwing out Breezin'. Put in Breezin'.
Yeah.
How about Morning, like Al Jarreau? I think that would be a good one. Yeah, that would be good. Al Jarreau, Morning, and then because that has a nice little music interlude in the morning.
Yeah,
and then we'll have him talk it up.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys are making this. You guys are making me work.
Absolutely. Yeah. Someone here has to.
Okay, hold on. All right. So what was your name again?
Well, he can.
Mike. All right, so Mike, here we go.
Gee, Breezin' is a complete instrumental. He can talk for 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
You want to?
No, it's got a really short post in the beginning. It's not that bad.
Al Jarreau.
Let's see him do it.
All right, let's go ahead. Do it.
Okay. Al Jarreau, he's an Erie, believe it or not. He was born in 1940. 7-time Grammy winner and an award-winning American jazz singer.
A little left over.
Yeah,
that's not bad. That's not bad. That wasn't great. That was not bad.
I can't hear it through your hybrid. I can't hear it.
Oh, okay.
All right, now we need a oh yeah. No, keep playing.
You want to keep playing?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on.
Mike, can you do like a oh yeah, George Benson? Go ahead, Mike. Mike?
You're far into it now.
Yeah, I know, but we need like oh yeah, some George Benson for
George Benson. Let's take it back into the 70s, playing the Sunday afternoon golf theme Breezin'.
There you go.
Wow, that's impressive.
That was it. That's a take.
Why are you leaving radio with that incredible pay I'm sure you were making? And I mean, what was it? It must have been like perhaps even a 4-digit salary. What's going
No,
on?
no. We were a private station. Our station was so private, we used to call it an inside joke, actually.
Oh,
It was a very, very small deal.
All right,
It was very, very small.
Mike, George, give us another song.
Give you another song.
Give us another song. Come on.
Let's take
Easy E, give me that note.
let's take a stab at I don't know. Let's do something. Let's go a little adult 40, top 40 thing. Let's do
Steve Miller.
Let's do a Billy Joel song, maybe Piano Man.
Ah, okay.
Oh, that is a good one in the beginning.
I haven't
Yeah.
heard that one in 4 minutes.
We'll try Piano Man. All right, hold
I
on.
just saw Billy Joel on American Restoration. Thank you.
All right, hold on.
Coming in with the zingers, or
All right. Hold on there, Mike. We got to get through the ad, and then okay, here we go. All right, you ready, Mike?
Sure.
All right, I'm going to lower the volume here. Go for it. Can you hear it, Mike?
Oh, I can't hear the music.
All right, hold on. We'll try again.
Take two.
All right, we'll try one more time.
Here's one from the Piano Man, Long Island native Billy Joel.
That was good.
That's it?
That's all right.
What else you wanted to say?
That's not bad. That's not bad at all, my friend. It's very good. Here's another one. You should put on Ackenwelle, put it in your mouth. That's a great tune.
Put it in your mouth, your motherfucking mouth. Yeah.
Did you ever talk up a song like that? I mean, why not?
They couldn't play that on a private radio.
Obviously, but so the first time for everything.
Wait.
How do you do that?
Wait, hold on. I want to play a song you probably never heard in your life, and I want you to try and do it for you, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we
go. I can't hear the music you're playing now, so it's kind of like the same thing.
All right.
We're going to play Name That Tune.
Oh, boy.
Go on, Mike, do something.
No, you're not confused. You're not watching a Good Time rerun. This is live music, bro. Sorry. I have no idea what you're playing. I can't hear it on my phone.
You might have to be our new announcer.
Troy, it sounds like somebody with a buzz box nailing it.
Yeah.
That song was called Sticky Mickey.
Absolutely.
So what about the decision to turn to stand-up? Is it just, have you mastered the radio? Is that what it's come to?
Clearly.
It would probably be quicker for me to drive from Long Island over to Jersey and actually sit there with you guys.
Oh, somebody wants some publicity.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, we got to let you go here, Mike.
Well, I mean, but please keep listening. We were going to see. Oh, is Pete? Okay.
No, somebody else is calling in here.
Right.
Hey,
That sounds good. I'll talk
Mike,
to you soon.
good luck at your gig at the Greenwich Village Comedy Club.
All right, good luck. Bye-bye. Corrosive Radio, how you doing?
Hey, it's Pete Larenzo. I'm sorry I'm late.
Wow, Pete,
Wow.
not only are you late, but we gave you another number. How'd you get this one?
This is the number I got.
Oh, okay. Pete, well, we're glad that you called. Either way. How you doing tonight?
Doing good.
Doing good. So, we got somebody in here who's a big fan of yours.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's great to hear you. It's great that you call in. I've seen a lot of your stuff, Pete. It's great,
You have,
great
huh?
stuff. What you want to tell us a little bit like what you're working on, maybe?
Well, I'm working on a movie called The Mentor. I've been the labor of love, and I've been working on it for a while now.
For a while.
A couple years.
A couple years? How many years, Pete?
Let's see. Give or take a few, 19.
Wow, that's definitely
Wow.
a couple. That's yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
We
a
wrote
lot
a
of
we wrote a
times-
big hit for the movie back in 1996. We're still waiting.
Oh, look at
We're
that.
waiting for it to come out. It's going to be a big hit.
Right, it's going to be. So, who's producing?
Oh, there's a guy, Shorty McGuire, out in California.
Shorty McGuire, yeah.
Somebody finds that name Shorty because they're thinking of the movie Get Shorty. So it's not anything like that, is it?
Who was that last?
Well, believe it or not, I think the guy was named after the movie. They call him Shorty.
Okay.
Because of the movie Get Shorty.
So this guy Shorty, he's going to be producing the movie for you.
He's producing the movie.
And
I'm really producing the movie, but Shorty McGuire is he's going to be the one that's taking the credit for it because I just want to be in the movie.
Wow. Now you might not be able to tell us, but if you can you tell us a little bit about what the movie's about? It's called The Mentor, right?
It's called The Mentor,
Yeah.
and it's me as a young guy with Joe Franklin
Wow.
And he's mentoring me, and I'm hoping to get this thing off the ground. We got some big investors out in California.
Right. Now,
So wait. I really didn't understand what the movie was about. You said you and Joe Franklin. What happens in the movie?
He plays the mentor. I want to be just like.
What is he teaching you?
Joe Franklin.
What is he teaching you?
How to be like Joe Franklin.
He's teaching me how to
talk show
live
host.
in the world of show business.
Oh, okay.
Now, is Debbie Gallo in this movie?
Yes.
Wow.
As a matter of fact, how do you know Debbie Gallo?
It's just, I was trying to do a little bit of research on it and sort of find some of the people that are going to be involved in it. But I understand that there's sort of a fair amount of buzz about the actual project. Is that correct?
There's been years of buzz on this, and I'm very proud.
Do you think
you've seen my my TV sitcom called For Pete's Sake? Correct.
I'm familiar.
Yeah. I mean, DJ here is a huge fan.
That's going to be taking off pretty soon. I figure we should get that off the ground in the next couple of years. It takes very long time.
You got all the time you need. I mean,
right?
There's no reason to rush anything. I mean, everybody's going for the quick fix in today's Hollywood, the trying instant blockbuster. But I can imagine this is like a fine wine.
Yeah. So, and Pete, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 58.
50. Okay, so you got some time.
Absolutely. Listen, George Burns was into was 100, right? I mean, is that right?
Yeah, Pete,
with makeup,
sorry.
With the makeup they have these days, they can make me look 54, 52.
There you go.
Nice. So you mean the pinnacle of modern prosthetics is 4 years younger?
That's all you need.
Well, if right, Joe Franklin would be mentoring me later in my life. So just a labor of love. Hey, it's taken a really long time. We've got a lot of investors. I don't know if you guys know this, but I just recently lost my girlfriend.
Oh, I did hear about it.
No. What was her name?
Melanie. It was Melanie.
What happened to Rochelle?
Rochelle. Well, it was after Rochelle. It was Melanie. But Rochelle, that was a huge breakup.
Huge. What happened to her? Because I
read about that in the tabloids.
Yeah, I saw the pilot episode of For Oh Pete's Sake, and she was.
It's a hot number.
She was the love of my life, and then she just wouldn't listen. So
that sounds like you dumped her body somewhere.
Yeah,
we ended it. I'm not even sure where she is. She was living in
that means you just jumped it in the river, and you're not even sure where the current goes.
It's Jimmy Hoffa somewhere.
There's plenty of women out there. I mean, I'm not looking the best lately these days, and all my impressions are starting to sound the same.
Are they
really?
Can you give us some of your famous impressions? I mean, I hear you. I've seen that you do a hell of a Tony Montana. From, Scarface.
Let me see.
Yeah,
please. Let me see if I can do that. I got to get in character first.
Oh, of course. Listen, you're a craftsman.
Hang on a second. You guys, you looking for me? You looking for me? How's that?
That was perfect.
Are you sure you just didn't put Scarface on? I mean, come on.
He just put the
DVD on. There's no way.
Do you know what
Pacino next to you?
Pete, do you know what I want to hear? I want to hear Papa Quaalude, She Loves Me Again. Do it.
Papa Quaalude, She Loves Me Again.
Oh my goodness.
Perfect.
Wow. You are the mentor.
That can really channel.
One of my favorite impersonations is the late great Carol O'Connor.
Oh, my goodness!
That's
from All in the Family.
I love that.
Carol
yeah,
O'Connor. I never get sick of it. The kids still love it today.
Please.
They don't know who he is.
Grace us. Well, we love it. Go ahead.
All right. Oh, jeez, you dingbat.
Wait,
goodness.
Wait, I'll be Edith.
He rises from the dead. Yeah.
Wait, Pete, I'll be Edith, all right? Archie! Archie!
You're going to talk to me like that one time?
Don't talk to me like that, damn it!
Oh, my God.
You're going to talk to me once too many times. Get over here, meathead.
Oh, there you go.
Wow. It's unbelievable.
Wow.
I can do a bunch of them.
It's crazy. We don't get tired of it.
The talent that rolls through my body.
Yeah.
I don't understand why I'm not a bigger star than I am.
Wait. I thought you were an A-list celebrity.
I'm a national headliner.
You are.
That's what I like to bill myself as, a national headliner. But
Look,
for
the word
truth
myth
of the
is
matter
thrown around a
I've
lot.
never been west of Pennsylvania.
He's never been west of Pennsylvania.
Oh, but that's okay. The East Coast is where all the action is. I mean, it's one of those things.
Down.
Hey, listen,
I've been in Virginia. I was in. If you check my calendar, now
please.
check my calendar on my website.
Yes. And what website would that be again?
I got
PTLorenzo.com?
Got it. Okay.
PTLorenzo.com. Check my calendar.
Yeah.
All right.
And what will I find?
You're going to find how many dates I got.
What? Wow.
And how many dates do you got?
Well, you're also playing at the Metropolitan Room coming up. I saw that. That's a major deal.
That's right there in Midtown. There's people. I'm counting on maybe 50, 60 people there.
Wow, that's not a bad crowd.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I would. I'd actually like to open up for you.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was your name?
My name is Brett.
Oh, okay.
Have you heard of Brett? Have you heard of Brett?
Can you send me a video?
I could send you a video. Sure. I'll send you a video, and I also want to take your acting class.
Oh, absolutely. Who wouldn't?
Now, I'd love to learn how to do some impressions. All my voices and stuff I do, they sound alike.
Yeah. I mean,
the problem.
That's yeah.
I used to do that all the time. I'd watch Rich Little, and then Rich Little would sound like everybody doing Johnny Carson.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So he'd do Johnny Carson perfectly.
Sure.
The facial, and then what he would do is he would do like Carol O'Connor, but it would sound like Johnny Carson doing Carol O'Connor.
Yeah,
I don't do that.
Yeah, no, and listen, our younger fans are. I mean, I'm sure they're transfixed because they must get all these references. I mean, this is good stuff because we're really learning about some of our.
My crowd is mainly like the older people, like 30.
When you say older, do you mean 30?
older, like 30.
Right.
30, 31. Yeah. I got a big following because I go on the. I don't know if you've ever heard of Keeping Country Strong.
I've heard of it. It's a cable show, public access cable show.
I got a
Great show.
Huge following from that show.
Oh, okay.
That's up in Port Jervis, New York.
Now, Pete, I want to ask you something about something personal, something that my father was interested in that you seem to be interested in, and that's Napoleon Hill.
Yeah, that hits a sore spot on me.
Can I ask you about it, or can I ask you about it?
I'd rather you not.
Oh, okay.
Is that because it's some sort of like? Even I've been hearing that Napoleon Rich with a Think and Grow Rich was Napoleon Hill, I should say, was it was a bit of a cult situation. Is that correct? Or
yeah, you know what? I'd rather not even talk about that.
Okay, well, can you answer me this? You don't have to. Are you done with it, or are you not done with it?
Nah, I'm very close to being done with it.
You're very close to.
So
being
he's
done
on the way. He's phasing it out.
Wow.
Now let me ask you, Pete. A lot of famous celebrities, legends in the business and such. They have problems with drugs, with alcohol. They get caught up in the lifestyle. I mean, I think that's the best way to put it. The fame, the broads. We hear all the stories. Was there a moment when that happened with you and with in your career?
Well, yes. I'm going to tell you. This girl got me one time. I was so in love with her, and she drove me to smoke, and I still smoke to this day.
Crack or cigarettes?
No, cigarettes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world, Pete.
Yeah.
Crack. I mean, if you've seen my office over in Garfield, you would know that I can't afford crack.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I really feel like we're getting very honest, Pete, tonight.
Yeah. I feel pretty comfortable with you guys.
Yeah. Wow.
Hey, Pete, do you want to tell us?
I thank you for the opportunity for letting me call in, and I would love for everybody, PeteDiLorenzo.com.
Right.
Check out my schedule. It's chock full of events that you can go to.
Yeah,
you can rent me for parties. Right. Go on PeteDiLorenzo.com. You'll find the phone number, email, all that kind of stuff. Any comedy club owners that would like to book me. I am a national headliner.
Okay. Pete.
So yeah.
All right, just he's got to wrap it up because we're done. We're done here. We've run out of time. Pete called us late. So Pete, wrap it up.
Yes, I'm sorry about that. Well, thank you guys for allowing me the time. And one more thing is what I want to do is I want to leave you with one last Archie Bunker.
Okay,
go ahead.
Bring it home.
Come on.
Pete.
I'm gonna bring it home with one of my favorites, a comedian that I love. for years and years, Mr. Jerry Lewis.
Yeah, you knew him, didn't you know him?
Yeah.
Yes, I did know him very well.
You must.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
All right, ready?
No, but go ahead.
Hello, Mr. Hoskins.
Oh.
Lady.
Oh my.
Go ahead. Okay, keep going.
That's all I got.
To be fair, that's all Jerry Lewis had too.
I just hung up on him.
And to be fair, that's all Jerry Lewis had too.
That's what I really wanted to do was just hang up on him.
Pete, if you're still listening, everyone here is standing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, really, you brought us to our feet.
He was very low keyed.
Yeah, it was very depressing. But
well, you know what it is that when the coke wears off, you know, it starts to, you know. I mean, listen, he's living in that fast lane, but once that kind of comes down, it's like Kinnison. You know, after a while, eventually. You calm down.
All right, guys, we got to get out of here. Anybody who was listening, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and next week we're going to have comedian Andy Haynes, who's been on Conan, and Jimmy Fallon.
I think Andy's also, I don't know if he's played at Jesters. That's a great comedy club up in Orange County, New York. Right, Jesters. I don't know if he's been there or not, but Jesters is a great comedy club.
Okay, and he just came off his half-hour Comedy Central special.
Oh, cool.
All right. So hopefully next week we'll have a great show. And Pete, keep chugging.
Corrosive Radio.